back, friends, to Max Q Barbecue. My name is Craig, and today we're going to do a super simple, super quick corned beef and pastrami. Had to figure out what was going to be what was better, whether my homemade pastrami or whether a store-bought pastrami. So when I was at the grocery store today, it happened to be on sale, $5.99 a pound. I just couldn't help it. So I picked up this 4-pound store-bought prepared pastrami, and you can see it's already soaking and being brined in its juices. So all we got to do is take this thing out of the package, dry it off, and put our rub on it. Now, I don't see a spice packet with it. Usually they do come with a spice packet, but since I don't see one, we're going to go ahead and make up my favorite pastrami rub, which is going to be made up of 2 tablespoons of black peppercorn, 2 tablespoons of coriander seed, and 2 tablespoons of mustard seed. Ran out after I made my last homemade pastrami, so I had to buy some more. But there we go. And like we did before, we're going to take our mixture of coriander, black pepper, and mustard seed. We're going to add it to our spice grinder. Put the lid on here, and we're going to do a quick grind, coarse grind. Alrighty, we'll be back in just a minute. We'll get this thing opened up, dried off, put out on a tray, and then we'll season it up and take it out and put it on the pit. We've got the pit already running, so all we got to do is put it on and start smoking it. See you back in a few minutes. We have our store-bought pastrami, or store-bought corned beef, opened, rinsed off, and drying. So now we're going to apply our mustard schmear. We're going to start with the fat cap. Now, I'm not going to take any time to trim this like I did on my other one where I was working with the Packer brisket. We're just going to go straight out of the store-bought recipe. And what we're going to do this just like we did our other. We're going to put it on the smoker, let it take up some smoke flavor. Then we're going to take it off and finish it in the oven. We'll probably finish this one overnight at the lowest temperature in the oven. And then tomorrow, we'll take it out and rest it and cool it down and slice it. And then we'll be able to compare. How does this compare to the homemade pastrami versus the store-bought? And it's still just a couple of days before St. Patrick's Day. So maybe we'll have some left over for St. Patrick's Day. It's ready to go on the pit. So we're going to go out and put this thing on the pit. Okay, friends, as you can see, our pit is up to temperature. The fire's hot. So let's get this bad boy corned beef on this grill, on this smoker, and let's get it smoking and get it started. How pretty that thing is. It's gonna be good either way. Just for your information, we did put it fat side down. So first hour or two, I'm gonna do fat side down, then I'll flip it over and put fat side up, let that juice kind of render and drip down over the meat and protect it. All right, see you back in a couple hours. Welcome back, friends. It's now Sunday afternoon, and it's time to slice up our pastrami. After we took it off the smoker last night, we brought it in, put it in the oven overnight at 175 degrees, which is the lowest that the oven will go. And we just let it sit there at 175 degrees overnight. I stuck it inside of this Corningware dish just because, as you can see, sometimes the juices leak out from the aluminum foil. So we're going to, let's take it out of the aluminum foil. We'll save our au jus. Pour that back in our, save that. Let's go ahead and open up this one. Save whatever juice we have here. Oh, that looks good. Smells amazing. Alrighty, and let's see what this pastrami looks like. You know, this is a brisket flat. Let's see, I believe, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here in half. Okay, see which direction the grain goes. Looks good. So we'll roll it around this way and make some very thin pastrami slices. Cuts like butter. And that's looking good. This is the store-bought pastrami. It's a whole lot easier than doing your own cure, but let's see if it tastes as good. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of mustard to our rye bread. Spread that out. And since this is for my cameraman, I'm going to go ahead and trim off the fat, just this little layer of fat here, because I know she doesn't really care for all that extra fat. So we're going to lay that pastrami on there like that. There we go. Roll our sandwich together. Maybe cut it in half to make it a little easier. There we have our pastrami on rye. Let's take a bite and see what it tastes like. Wow. Hard to tell the difference from the homemade and the store-bought. That is delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video today on a quick pastrami or quick corned beef. And so don't let the curing process slow you down. You can always go and get a store-bought brisket and corned beef and make your own with your smoker. Till next time, thank you for watching.